Hello, I'm Ramona, and I just quit my job. And I have a month off about before my next job. And I'm going to be using that month to do all kinds of fun art projects. I feel like I always, often when I'm at work, I am wishing that I could be, spending that time sewing or playing my synthesizers or working on an electronics project or something. And this month is going to be an experiment in what if I could do that all day? What would it feel like? What would I do? Um, this is a video diary that is going to chronicle this month. I think my goal with this video diary is to just sort of record like what I'm doing, what I'm accomplishing, and how I'm feeling about it, kind of. Um, Both like as a way to add some structure to this time, since I'm home alone. Maggie's not here. I don't have any coworkers. I mean, I have Buffy, my cat, but um, I don't want to just spend that time floating into the void of TikTok and Reddit and YouTube and television. Um, so I think I'm hoping that this video diary will help me just add some structure and intentionality and keep moving. It's also kind of inspired by I saw the uh, uh, Imogen Heap documentary. I think it's called Everything in Between or something like that, where she was recording these sort of daily like video diaries or like vlogs for people who were supporting her album. I think this might have been before Patreon. I'm not exactly sure. This might have just been on her website, but it's sort of like what people might do on Patreon today. And it was just so sweet to like have to see what her creative process is like and what it was like to produce this album. Um, and not that I'm expecting a huge audience or anything, even if it's just for me, I think that having a record of this time will be something that's nice to look back on. So that's my goal with this. And I have sort of a fun little setup in OBS. Maybe this will get fancier as the mic goes on, or as the month goes on. And I have a second camera over here. This is on my synthesizers, but it's mobile, so we can maybe point it at my sewing machine or something later. And I can also do screen shares. I'm going to talk about my like projects that I want to work on. And I also can connect my phone. So maybe we'll start with a tour of the lab as of, what day is it today? It is Monday, October 28th. So yeah, let's see what's going on in the lab at this time. So here's my desk, got my computer and monitor. Over here is the synthesizer station. This is where I'll be making my beats. Here's the little camera I've got set up. I think for now I'll be focused mainly on the Syntakt, but I have some other fun toys here too. We've got a bookshelf with some fun reference material and some of my past inventions. Hopefully we will fill up all the remaining space on this bookshelf with other creations this month. We've got couch for chilling, got some supplies over here, 3D printer, sewing station, little project mat, and yeah. So I think to just spend a little time talking about what I want to do this month, let's take a look at Notion. So this is where I track all my project ideas. I have a lot of them, but one of the things that I want to do this month, that I want to accomplish this month, is to just stay focused on things that feel exciting and sparkly and fun to me. And so I have a lot of potential project ideas, and you can see them all here. But these are just the ones that feel sparkly and exciting. So I have them broken into categories, and then they like move through stages, and some are in progress, etc. But I have some gadgets I want to build. I started building a digital camera from this kit, which is pretty fun. I can show that actually. That's right here. So I want to finish this guy. I have to make it kind of works. It was like a kit and I like attached some extra little things to it. But I have to 3D print a case, and I started doing that a long time ago, but there was some hard stuff and I got overwhelmed and stopped. I also kind of want to make, maybe I'll talk about these ideas in more depth later, but a pager for the club, so you don't have to be texting your friends on your phone. You can just like send little status, like pre-written status updates. I have some like learning I want to do. I want to do some tutorials for this PCB design software KiCad, and I am still working on my personal website, so I can do that. I have a lot of music goals this month, and maybe this is a good place to start, but one of the things I'm most excited about this month is I want to put together a 60-minute live set on my Syntect. And I have done a bunch of performances with this thing, and I love it so much. The performances I've done so far are on the shorter side, like 20 minutes, but I want to play in a club, so I want to put together a longer set. And I also want to do a demo recording of that set. So I want to like compose it, but then also practice performing it. And maybe we will even throw a house party as like an excuse to have like a deadline and a little audience for this recording. So I think that'll be fun. And that is in support of getting a gig in a club. So I think that will be a fun goal for this month. I have to fix my car. I want to replace the stereo head unit in it. So maybe I will finally do that this month with some time. I have a lot of sewing projects I want to do. I have a bunch of stuff that I like got supplies for but haven't finished yet. So I want to do that. Also, my beloved neighborhood fabric store is closing. So I want to go and get some deals. They're having like a everything must go sale. So maybe we'll do some of these soon. And then I have a bunch of synthesizer related stuff I want to build. So I have one of the other things I'm really excited about is this new video synthesizer that I want to build. That's like a video sequencer. So I think that'll be a goal for this month. And then I have some wearables that I'm working on too. So yeah, I think today what's feeling the most sparkly is this 60-minute live set project. And yesterday I met up with this artist that I really admire in San Francisco, and I have seen so many of her like live sets and DJ sets, and they're always wonderful. And Maggie had been encouraging me to just reach out to her for a while and see if she would be down to chat, so that I can ask some advice. And I finally worked up the courage to message her on Instagram, and she totally was down to chat, and we got coffee, and it was so helpful, and she's extremely nice, and her partner also was extremely nice, who also was a DJ. And yes, I feel just very fortunate to have had that experience, and most importantly, extremely motivated. So I think I'm going to get to work on composing some beats. I do think that like at some point I want to go back through my previous live sets and maybe pull out some stuff I've written before that like maybe I want to reuse or something. But yeah, I think I want to start creating some new stuff. And with this live set, I think I want it to be more focused, more cohesive, a little bit more polished than the live sets I've done before, which I think like I feel very happy with the live sets I've done before, which you can find on my SoundCloud. Maybe I'll put a link to that in the video description or something. But yeah, I think I'm going for like overall a like higher level of polish and cohesiveness and smoothness, and yeah. So I think, I don't know, I might just start tinkering around on my synthesizer, but I have like gathered some inspiration material. So I think maybe I will start by um, listening to like a few little voice notes that I have recorded at techno nights that I've been to. Maybe listen to a few things on Spotify. And I've done this process before that I kind of like, of just like listening and then writing down the qualities of the thing that I'm listening to that I admire, and then trying to create something that also has those qualities. So like rather than like trying to recreate the song or like a specific sound in the song or something, like if there's a particular rhythm that I find interesting, or like like a texture, like a grittiness or aggressiveness or something like that. Um, I think maybe I will start with like trying to get inspired in that way, and then like work off of this like list of qualities that I admire. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna drag you with me on this whole process, but I'll check in later. Okay, I think it's almost time for a lunch break, and maybe I'll go outside for a little bit, because I feel like one other thing I want to do at this time is like things that I wouldn't ordinarily be able to do during a workday. So I don't know, maybe I'll go read in the park or go to a coffee shop or something. I feel like I could use a little walk, I think. But I think I'll have lunch. Um, I had a fun time diving into some advanced Syntakt features that I haven't used yet. Um, like I was reading some sound design tips, and I was looking up some like advanced stuff you can do with the FX track. Um, and I composed a little tune that sounds pretty good. I can show you that. So this is it so far. So yeah, that one's pretty fun. And then I also learned this new trick with the FX track that is kind of hard to explain, but the gist of it is that you can create sort of like FX presets kind of, and then like trigger them only when you want to. So this is just like a quick sample pattern, but so I think that's kind of interesting, and yeah, could be nice for some transitions or something. I don't know. Could be fun. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go get lunch now, and then see where my whims take me next. So I decided to take a little reading break. I'm reading Have You Eaten Yet? Stories from Chinese Restaurants Around the World by Chuk Kwan. did a lot of synthesizing today, and I have a lot more I want to do. But right now, I'm thinking let's change the vibe a little bit. I think I'm gonna go feed the cat, go for a walk, maybe get a little donut treat or something, then get a few groceries, come back, do some sewing. Okay, groceries gotten, snack eaten. I know I said I was thinking about doing some sewing, but I want to play synthesizers again, so I'm just gonna do that. And I don't know, maybe I'll wrap up my daily diary. It's 6:30 p.m. now. That seems like a pretty good time. I think I'm gonna play a little more synthesizer, and then maybe go meet up with some friends. So